Welcome everyone. Today I would like to tell you something about myself. Well, I was born 36 years ago in a little town called Wejherowo, which is in the north of Poland, and I have lived there for like 26 years. So I could gather all of my experience just right there. Wejherowo is a very small town. It has got approximately 50,000 people there, and if you ask somebody in Wejherowo what is the capital of Kashubian district, they would probably say it is Wejherowo. But what is strange, if you ask the same question in Kościerzyna or Kartuzy, people in Kościerzyna would probably say that it is Kościerzyna that is capital of the Kashubian district, and in Kartuzy they would probably say that it is Kartuzy. We were a typical Polish family living in a block of flats until I was 3 years old. Then my father built a house which was on the suburbs of the city, and it was big and it had a big garden, so spending time there was really pleasant. Living in that house was to some extent like living in a village, because there were no busy roads around. In fact, all of the roads were made of sand, and we were playing all days on the roads, building sand castles, and sometimes it took even a week for someone's car to collapse our castle made of sand. But after 3 years, my father decided that the house is too small for us, because I've got 2 sisters, and he built another house. This time it was in the center of the town, of Wejherowo, and there was very busy road, because the road was headed to the hospital. So every day a lot of ambulances came along, and it was a very noisy street. When I was 7, I went to the primary school, and I loved school, yes. I was a good student. I learned how to read very early, because I was like 4 years old maybe. So when I was 7, I could read almost everything, and sometimes it was boring to be at school because children were learning how to read, and I was just bored then. But I wasn't so good at maths, so there was a lot to do in this case with me. When I was 10 years old, I started to practice volleyball. Yes, it was a great time, because I've been practicing volleyball for 5 or 6 years maybe. I was in a school team and I was the captain, which was a great responsibility, but also it was fun. We were going to different tournaments in Poland, and when I was like 15 years old, we were even the champion. We won even the championship of the Pomeranian district, which was a great success, because our school was not so good at sports. There were better schools like in Gdynia or Gdańsk. Then I went to secondary school, which was high school in my town. During my high school years, I was kind of party girl, so I was always very happy when I could go somewhere, to the bar, to the pub, or do something, to the discos. All school discos were great. I can remember them like they were today. Then, when I was 19 years old, I went to my first long holiday. I got a job by the sea in a small pub, and there I met my husband. Wow, that was a love at the first sight. We have known each other for only 3 months, and he asked me to marry him. Can you imagine? Of course I said yes, because I was so in love. It was impossible not to say yes. So after a year we were married. We went to New York then. We were supposed to work and live there, but soon it became clear that I'm pregnant, so I couldn't work a lot because I wasn't feeling very well. And my husband wasn't a really hard-working person, so therefore we came back. We came back to Wejherowo, and we lived with my parents in the house. And soon my beautiful daughter Maya was born. Maya was very beautiful, as I said, and she still is very similar to her father. Only her eyes are mine. But after a few years, we got divorced. It appeared that we wasn't so good in a real life, and Maya's father left to London to live and work there. Meantime, I became a teacher, and I was raising Maya alone, living with my parents. But like in 2007, there was this opportunity. They were looking for the English teacher in a school in Słupsk and in Siemienice, which is a nearby village. So I moved to Słupsk. I get an apartment there, and I got an apartment and I got a job, and I started living in Słupsk. In this Siemienice school, I met my present husband. He was a good friend to me. He was the nicest person I have ever known. He was always very helpful. And after some time we got married, and today we have a son. His name is Stasiu, he's 5 years old, and we are living together in Słupsk. Maya likes Łukasz very much, and he calls him dad. She calls him dad. I think it is important for her to have a real family. Today Maya is a good swimmer. She's 15 years old, and now she's in September she's going to start high school. This is going to be her first year. I'm very proud of her because she made it. She got through qualification process, and now she is in mathematical and physical class, which was very difficult to obtain. And Stasiu, he's 5. He's going to the he goes to the kindergarten, and he is a very smart young boy and also very fast. What else? Well, we are living like just at present we live as a normal family. I work at school, my husband works at school, and I think we are happy. Thank you.